everyone, and welcome to Louisiana Focus. I'm Jasmine Evans.
And I'm Logan Onabane.
Black Greek organizations at UL make their presence known on campus,
while students at UL reflect on their education they received at a very young age.
And we speak to locals about the Notre Dame fire.
These stories and more on Louisiana Focus. We will be right back.
As the temperatures rise, it is important to remember to never leave your pets in the car. Our Brianna Tebbs has more.
The temperatures in the summer, especially Louisiana, can reach up to the 90s, making your vehicle even hotter and not a place for your pets.
I really don't like to leave my dog in the car unless it's like an absolute emergency and it's only going to take me a few minutes, like 5 minutes tops kind of thing.
On a 75-degree day, it only takes 10 minutes for it to reach 100 degrees inside your vehicle.
It's not very safe for them. It doesn't feel safe, and you still have to leave your car running and with the windows down, so someone could still even get into your car if they needed to.
And the lowering of your window does not stop the rise of heat in your vehicle.
According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, temperatures inside your car can rise 40 degrees in an hour even with the windows cracked.
You can tell the dog gets hot because they're panting and they're sweating, and it's just not fun, you know?
Within 15 minutes, your dog can start showing signs of a heat stroke, which is restlessness, discomfort, trouble breathing, barking, cry for help, confusion, and disorientation. So remember to keep your pets safe this summer season. Brianna Tebbs, Louisiana Focus.
Taylor Opportunity Program for Students, better known as TOPS, is a program that provides funding for Louisiana residents. Our own Courtney Williams has the story.
Taylor Opportunity Program for Students, better known as TOPS, is a program of state scholarships for Louisiana residents. This scholarship has allowed many students to go to college debt and stress-free.
Well, because I have TOPS and I have a scholarship, like TOPS pretty much helps me pay for my housing, which it's for school, but like the scholarship covers my housing, so I get extra money that helps me pay for my extra things I need for school.
TOPS has requirements that students are to meet prior to receiving the scholarship.
Students are currently eligible for TOPS if they have a minimum 2.5 GPA and a minimum 20 on the ACT. However, some students think that should change.
I feel like there should be requirements for TOPS, but I feel like everyone should receive TOPS. Like everyone in the state of Louisiana should be able to receive a form of TOPS. If you get a better GPA or ACT score, then I believe that you would get a better form of TOPS, but I think everyone should have the opportunity to get it.
Because of TOPS, teachers are able to connect with students from different demographics, and students are able to fulfill their college degree.
No, without TOPS, I would not be able to stay here. I would have had to go to a smaller school where I could stay at home, because without TOPS, I would not be able to afford school in general.
TOPS continues to provide scholarships to students that exemplify excellence, and as of the 2018-2019 school year, no changes have been made to alter the requirements. For Louisiana Focus, this is Courtney Williams.
According to recent statistics, Louisiana is ranked 49 in education, and that number is a humbling experience for most college students in the area. Our Devin Lewis has more.
High school in no way prepared me for college.
A lot of students believe that high school was relatively easy, but once they get to college, they are shocked with the rigor that is required to succeed.
I do not think high school prepared me for college, because in high school it was real easy to like get away with last minute and like procrastinating your work and studying, and you still did okay. But in college, it's like a whole different ballgame, and you really have to put your time and your effort, otherwise you won't be successful.
Students get through high school and learn some things, but the knowledge appears not to be sufficient to get to the next level.
I wish high school would have taught me how to study. That way it would have benefited me in college.
Louisiana ranks 49th in total education in the country. High school graduates come to college, but they don't come with the equipped study skills required to pass courses.
If anything, high school prepared me for my college English courses.
Deja Brooks and her experience with the education system has made her reevaluate her future and future of her eventual offspring.
It's really disappointing to hear that Louisiana is ranked 49th in education out of all the states. So it just makes me not want to like stay here after I graduate. It makes me want to go elsewhere because I wouldn't want to raise a family here, you know, them go through the same poor education as I did.
With an uncertain future for Deja and others like her, leaving the state could be her only hope in rebooting her crossroad in life. Reporting for Louisiana Focus, I'm Devin Lewis.
Students who are members of black-lettered Greek organizations on a predominantly white institution feel that they are treated differently. Our own Courtney Williams has the story.
Chose to be a part of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated because they were instrumental in changing the community for black men, and also they stressed God, family, school, and then Alpha. So it really was very influential to me.
Members of black-lettered Greek organizations say they face greater challenges because of their minority status.
I feel that being a black Greek on a PWI campus can be weird at times, just because when we're strolling and we're doing different things, a lot of people don't know what that is or what it means, so they look a little, they look at us sideways a little bit, but after a while they start to enjoy it and they like it. So it's a little weird, but I think it gives a little culture to the environment.
With stare-downs and perceived conceited attitudes against diversity, students from the black-lettered Greek organization.
I feel like it's hard sometimes because we do have to deal with the adversity and the gawking, the staring like, okay, what is that? What are they doing? We got people who mock us. We got white people who mock us too. But at the same time, it's like black Greek orgs are needed everywhere.
For many on campus, the tapestry of diversity can spark flames of miscommunication, but value via cultural empowerment is the breakthrough needed to bridge differences.
Being a part of a Black Greek organization on a PWI campus is kind of a culture shock in a way for many students. I noticed that people do, have looks at us because they're not really sure of what we are about. But we do end up proving through our service, through our sisterhood, and through our presentation on campus that we are, just as accountable for things.
With action and service at the forefront for these black students on campus, their passion and deeds are sharpening their intellectual tool to compete in life and reach wisdom with success. For Louisiana Focus, I'm Courtney Williams.
And finally, I'm sure by now most of you have heard about the tragedy of the Notre Dame Cathedral fire. Our reporter Taz Thomas has more on the influence it had right here in Louisiana.
On April 16th at approximately 6:45 p.m., social media and news outlets worldwide were sweeping the airways with imagery of the Notre Dame Cathedral up in flames. What took almost 2 centuries to build was almost burned to the ground in a matter of hours. At about 7:53 p.m., the spire could no longer withstand the flames and fell into the cathedral.
It's such a big place of worship for more than just Catholics like me, but also people from all over the world go and see the cathedral and go see what it has to offer. So the fact that all of that was just up in flames, it just kind of really made me stop and think about what we're losing.
Father Bryce Sibley of Our Lady of Wisdom Church weighs in on his initial thoughts after hearing about the fire.
Very familiar with it and very, very tragic. Something which is so sort of emblematic of what Christianity is in Europe and around the world.
When news of the Notre Dame Cathedral fire first broke, millions of people deemed it as a tragedy. But people here in Louisiana did not expect for it to have such a positive effect locally.
social media played a big part in it with having people like Hillary Clinton tweeting about it, which also brought attention to the local fires that have been going on here in St. Landry Parish, which were the result of a hate crime. And that also sparked some money to be raised for those churches in order to help them with repairs and whatnot. So even though the cathedral burning was something that was horrific for some, it also ended up being the light at the end of the tunnel, being something positive for the churches here back at home.
And for some Catholic Church member, this tragedy has brought support across churches of different denominations.
With all of the fires that happened here in Louisiana with the churches, how this fire also caused people to donate to those to help bring those up, even though those weren't Catholic churches. So it kind of brought a lot of the world together as not just saying, oh, this is a Catholic thing or this is a African American Baptist thing. This is a human thing. And if something can bring the world together in this time, it's always going to be a good thing.
Yet, some locals say that prioritizing funds for a structure over other humanitarian needs is a cause to ponder.
Money has been raised, if I'm not mistaken, billions of dollars have been raised in order to repair the cathedral, but there's still issues with water in Flint, Michigan. There are still people being detained because of their immigration status and whatnot. Children are dying of hunger, and I just don't understand why or how people get to decide what's important and what's not important.
For Louisiana Focus, I'm Taz Thomas.
That's all the time we have today. Louisiana Focus is a co-production between University of Louisiana at Lafayette and Acadiana Open Channel.
Our camera operator is Danielle Johnson. Our teleprompter is Devin Lewis. Our producer is Taz Thomas. Our technical director is Emma Lacey. Our director is Matt Roberts.
Our faculty advisors are Graduate Assistant Amy Borax and Assistant Professor Patricio Salinas.
I'm Logan Onabane.
And I'm Jasmine Evans. Thanks for watching, Acadiana.